Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Brian Plays something. Today we're playing Pyre. This game came out and it's from the same developers that created Bastion and Transistor. I played Bastion to completion. I wasn't that big of a fan of Transistor, but anyway, I thought, hey, why not do this for the channel? It should get pretty interesting. I think this is about 20-ish hours of gameplay, so I'm going to try to record for at least 45 minutes here to kind of get a good feel for the story. This is the second time I'm attempting to record this. Last time something came up at work, but basically the way the game works is it's kind of like a RPG sports-ish game with heavy story implementations things going on in the background. It's kind of difficult to explain, so first time I did this, I didn't realize just to click here to get this to go away. So, anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and get through this. I'm gonna try to narrate. A lot of the voice acting is, the character interactions are text-based, so you have to kind of actually read it. I'm gonna be terrible at names. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So, your days in the downside, a vast purgatory into which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and enemies. None have been known to return from the Forsaken land. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. Three shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. See, right on schedule, what'd I tell you? You told us we would find something alive, says the masked woman. The masked creature says, someday I said we'd find someone alive someday. I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess, but don't be glum. You know, I see you frowning underneath that mask. Look, she's breathing. The masked wanderer presumes you are female. Interact to change this. He's breathing. Okay, cool. So, we are male, so... It seems he still is. Then stand aside. I shall send him to a better place. He's a he? Can you people just tell? Hang on. The markings on his rags. I think he's one of them. But look at him. He's beyond our help, and we are beyond his. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah. Good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood, I won't be long, says the masked man. As the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did, none of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equals, or we're equal. Nothing's here. Bad sentence. You're parched, and he gives you drink. You ache, and he binds your wounds. You hunger, and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. There, turns out you're tougher than you look. My name's Hedwin. He's one of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life in the downside. Now, come on. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon. Nothing like the stately vessel that paraded Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Can you interact with this at all? No? Okay. Hedwin beckons you to enter the wagon. He's one of the three masked... Okay, yeah. Step inside. Cool. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. Hedwin says, I'm back. And with a guess, says the masked woman. She loosens the clasps on her mask. You may call me Jadariel. Okay, I need to say that a couple times because I'm definitely going to screw that up at some point. She's the most imposing of the three masked wanderers who found you. And the masked creature says, and for myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Jadriel soon assists him. Ow. And it's a dog with a mustache. That is to say, you may regard me by the name Ruke Greentail. He's the smallest yet loudest of the three masked wanderers. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can he do it? Hope so. I haven't asked him yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, chum. Nice to meet you. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? He's asking if you're a reader, one who can derive meaning from text. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. Okay, yeah, sure. We know how to read. You confirm their suspicions. There is no use trying to hide it now. Well then, glory days, because it just so happens my associates and I, we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Reader, you still live thanks to us. I didn't notice her huge ass horns before when I did the first recording of this. Interesting. Sorry, that sidetracked. You still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of these books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their possession. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, if you click on random things in the environment, you can kind of interact with them, like these nice, odd creatures over in the attic. Nothing you can do for them right now. Old remnants, colorful robes that they were wearing, the side door, which you can't get out of, and then there's a closed door right there that's kind of hiding behind this bookshelf. Can you blow these out? Let's blow out all the candles. And then an intricate sigil, a symbol of some sort, set on the wagon's floorboards. And then there's actually a character right here that I didn't notice the first time either. Lone minstrel. A figure sits very still in a corner of the wagon. Now is not the time to check on it. Alright, let's interact with the book. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes, bound in material you do not recognize. Okay. So, when I first played this through, I tried to struggle to read this because the font is strange, but if you just hit the inspect, it shows you what it is in plain text. So it says forward, a formal welcome undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote this book of rights. That you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8 as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate clad in the remnants of the rites bearing this book. Oblige to the voice that tells you more. Okay, cool. Let's close the book, I guess. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as headwind gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur and you feel your body weaken and give out. And now it's going to jump into the main gameplay aspect. So you got to take part of these rituals. However, it's kind of more like a soccer game that takes place in a weird dimension.
Dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
Okay. Headwind. It worked. Jodriel, so it's true. Yeah, but what now? Where'd the reader go? He should still be out there. For now, we have to put our faith in him. He could abandon us. He won't. You look upon the 3 of them from beyond as Headwind then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us, but first we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus on all of your mental faculties to do as Headwind asks. Alright.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh.
Get this.
Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one.
Okay, so basically, sprints until stamina is depleted. Alright.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exile group.
So basically, the way that the game works, you need to get that orb into the goal, and
for a time,
depending on which character you get,
his or her cohorts must make do on
try
their
not to talk
own.
over the guy, but
Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites, you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
okay. So basically, our goal is to get.
The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you. Cast your aura like a stone.
Oh, right. Right click to cast
Correctly
spells. Alright, cool. Banish the remaining adversary.
Just so.
So this is basically the tutorial, but
Glorious
eventually
performance.
you want to get the ball into the enemy goal
more than I expected from the
and
likes
deplete
of
their
you.
life points or whatever
Grasp
you
the
want to call
orb
it
once
to
more.
0. And the small, like, basically the
orb absorbs the aura, then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump.
So basically,
Leap with all your strength.
you want to get the ball into the goal.
Thus sails the orb into the waiting
And if you
flame.
notice, the first time we took out 15. With him, since he's a bigger character, we took out 20. So the bigger the character, the more points you get. But the slower you move, and all of that.
Whilst yours yet burns.
So basically, what we want to do is
Rookie doused the adversary's flames.
alright, try jumping with W.
Seize the orb.
Okay. Ow. Okay, that was bad. Wait, what? No! What?
There it is.
Okay, I flawlessed this the first time, but, okay.
The orb is loose.
Okay, that was close. I just need to... and we made it!
As
Awesome.
per the sacred law.
Okay. So basically, it's a matter of trying to
Here goes the orb.
not die. Got it.
Absolution.
Ran out of stamina right at the last minute. So, yeah, it's just a matter of getting used to the controls of basically,
The orb.
basically jumping
right
and passing the ball
is
back and forth
complete.
among your characters to get it in the
dear
goal.
reader. Now you understand.
I don't understand how
Or
this
do you?
matters to the
This
story,
was
but
but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
during the rites, only one exile on each side is permitted to move at any given time. The three must act as one. So managing 3 characters at once is probably going to be the big difficulty that we're going to have with this series, but we'll be able to figure it out. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars or what? Supposedly, reader, come, let us regard the night. Jadriel leads you outside where the clear night sky awaits. Now, show us before the howlers catch our scent. Where shall the rites commence? An ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Prayer from the Book of Rites. You gaze at the stars. Alright, seek out our destination. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Odd. So we can go to Capriast, the old star, star of the moon, stag hunter. Those born under it are ambitious, though also disconnected. Goal, the south star. The south star burns bright over a massive ridge of stone, much farther than the naked eye can see. Interact to determine the location of the next right. Can't actually click on any of these, so I guess we gotta go here. Oh. What? Huh. 200 leagues due east. Ridge of Goal. Ridge of Goal. According to the stars, the next right shall soon commence here. Okay.
Concilia.
Great. And we're supposed to be there. When exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Then we best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Okay, that's an easier way to say her name. Jody instead of Jodriel. Jodriel turns to you, studying. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you aboard, chum. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rights are the key. It is a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon. Join them. Okay, cool. Alright, and just like that, I got another achievement. It says the reader. And off we go. Ooh. Interesting overworld. I'm looking. Downside Prairie. Okay. You arrive in the Downside Prairie, where the road ahead is forked. There's a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in the hollow route I've got to pay a visit to besides. Oh, hey, he has a interesting little purple outfit. Let's see. The northern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. Hold on, I need to check what my dog is chewing on. Otherwise I'll get chewed out by someone later. Okay, it's just his bone. He has a bad habit of chewing on our front doormat, and he's already destroyed 2 of them that we've had to replace. So since I'm here a lot of the time during the day, since I have a lot of extra free time to do YouTube because I'm still kind of in school, my girlfriend kind of wants me to watch out for him not to do that. So, okay, fie on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. Okay. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it? The dispute continues as Headwind listens for a while. He wanders the downside in search of a way to regain his freedom and return to himself. What if the reader settles this? He marks the way and we get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing him along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. You may now choose a route towards your goal at certain junctures. Weigh the options. Okay. So, you can go here to the hollow route, but... Okay, so the rites are going to take place here at the Ridge of Gaul, but we have to go through either Blooming Pool and Hollow Route, or Hollow Route. Rare Flora. Let's go to Blooming Pool first, I guess. Why not? Jodriel offers to show you around Blooming Pool after she notices you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagon. Soon, something catches her eye. Observe, this shall pay for half our trip. You found black blue. It is quite valuable. Trade item. This can be sold at the slug market. Ooh, value 30 coin. Blossoms at specific times. While bitter at first, the taste of the black bloom makes the pain go away. Journey onward. Okay. I guess we can't go back and do the other thing now. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gaul. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Page revealed, the first exile. Huh. Your roving makeshift home in the downside. Press to interact or press C anywhere to check inside. Interesting. You can browse revealed pages. Ooh, okay, so you have Emperor's Fall, the second page. Oh, wait, you're on the second page. So let's go this. What does it say? You know perhaps the thrice cursed name of Solim Mur, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile, my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Well, that sucks for the Emperor. Yet we found in Solim Mur a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. Okay, interesting. Greentail family portrait. Reasonable likeness of a younger Ruke with his mother and uncle. Interesting. Can I interact with you, lone minstrel? You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems an inopportune time to ask him now. Okay, what have we got here? Hadwin's cooking tins. What passes for cooking supplies in the downside, Hadwin does most of the cooking. Okay. You observe the masks and robes, those who grave, while others are so small they might fit a child. Okay, interesting. Drive imp. Creatures such as this must have been bred to push the wagon along. Oh, that's what these are. Okay, cool. Interesting. What's in the common room? In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective path toward enlightenment in the rites. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so you have, wow. Race, past, outrider. They ensured the high-wing remnants never flew far from their mountain nest. Those who served the blood boar were taught to always watch the skies. Oh, by conducting the rites from certain events. Interesting. Okay, okay. What is this? Trade item. Wow, okay, this is a lot more in depth than I thought. Ruki's bio, okay. Interesting. So you have all their stats up here. And the glory okay, this is a tribute is damage dealt to the Pyre, so he does 15. How much does she do? 30? Damn. If I can buff her movement speed, we could probably get her pretty damn close into getting being one of our main characters that we use. Because right now her movement speed is pretty Pretty poop. Okay, she is grim, long-time resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving here. Cast, jump, rush, lunges forward. Race, demon, former men and women who survived in exile long enough to be transformed by it. Okay. Everyone served on the Commonwealth's blood border who exiled and remained. Astral sign unknown. Okay, so trafficker. Dealing with contraband for long enough can lead to making many strange acquaintances. He's a cur. Swift, dog-like creatures known for their loyalty, optimism, and appreciation for the simple things. Interesting. So each of them has their own little traits here that we'll be able to learn more about. I'm not going to read these observations, even though it probably would be a good idea to kind of observe and look at that, but I don't want to waste y'all's time recording. I'll read them on my own time, in between episodes maybe. But for now, let's go ahead and move onward. Yeah, let's exit here and commence the next rite. What is this? Okay. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in remnants of the rites. The preparations are set, however, everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing, I don't think we did. Look up. The goal of each rite is to extinguish the adversary's pyre using the celestial orb that falls from its
The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gaul at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers.
Okay.
Whosever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom.
Okay.
Now let the rites commence.
Interesting. Alright, let's get to it. The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several other, also clad in remnants, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. One whom she refers to... Well, the one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The name of a triumvirate in blue, it seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. I see the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lendel again. Lendel, he is the apparent leader of the exile triumvirate you encountered at the Ridge of Gaul. I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now, I and the accusers shall repay that affront. An exile triumvirate clan in gold, their leader harbors ill will for something he thinks you did. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. Well, okay. Alright,
begin.
Alright. I'm gonna have you do that. Ah, damn. Did not mean. Damn it. Okay. Alright, you are gonna go around here. Yeah!
The
Alright.
accusers underestimated you.
They sure have, sir. Alright, let's go ahead and get you. Alright.
Stand not in glory's path.
Alright, take you out. Oh no, I missed!
Onward thus.
Oh, I made it! Cool. Woo! I jumped and missed the goal. No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. says Lendl. Hear me, accuser. Stand your ground. Let your auras boil in rage. Or your auras.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We have rattled them. They mean to draw us out. Then we'll just have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile?
Okay, so you can hold that to fling it. Okay.
There, a daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks. Be gone!
Okay. Oh, damn, I tried to jump and it didn't work. Okay. Let's, get you ready. Alright, take him out. Alright, and we're gonna take him out. There we go. You're gone. What? Okay, that's interesting. Nope. Got him.
One almost got through.
Oh! I threw it in at the last second. Awesome. That was cool. Okay, this is actually pretty awesome. I wasn't sure how I would think of that. No! Oh, that sucks. Okay, come on. Hide. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Alright, pick it up. Come on. Made it!
Verily.
Awesome. Alright, let's actually try moving around with our big character now. See how...
Alas,
okay, that was very poor. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, what? Oh, I ran out of movement something? Okay, this is bad. Very bad.
Quite the turn of events.
Okay, I'm gonna have you sit on our pyre here. I'm gonna have you come up. Okay. Pick it up. Come on. Alright.
Alas for
What? Okay, okay. I accidentally passed the ball instead of, oh, Jesus. No! No! Damn it. Okay, I need to get better at passing it.
Lendl plunged into your pyre.
Damn. Okay, I need to get better at passing and no. Changing characters.
What happened there?
Okay. Made it! Please! Is that it? Oh, we have 6 more. Okay. 6 more points. And then we get it.
Is at hand. The orb.
Alright. Oh!
It
With the
is
runaround. Awesome.
You have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
Way to go, Nightwings. Love it.
Guron Salashe.
Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when we next meet, you will rue the day.
Bask
Whatever,
now
accusers.
in the wisdom of the
Conducted
scribes.
right.
The
Prevailed
exile
right.
Jodariel has gained enlightenment.
Huh, we have withstood worse nights than this,
Only
though
the
few is
enlightened
strange.
can regain their freedom.
Choose a mastery for Jodriel. Okay, so now you can get their character masteries. Alright. After using her rush to lunge forward, Jodriel can rush again right away. After banishing an adversary, Jodriel instantly recovers all her stamina. Ooh, that would be good. Landing from a jump, Jodriel briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. You know what? Jadriel, you're gonna be our, like, defender. So you're gonna be, like, our goalie. So I'm gonna have you try to...
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you be the defender of our little crew here. Okay. So Jadriel's the only one that actually got some mastery points there. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burn brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. During the rites, hold that to fling the orb. The longer you charge, the more pyre damage you dealt. Okay. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we're in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we are free. Here, here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lindell back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Hedwyn turns to you. Reader, come with me while the stars are still out. Okay. You and Hedwyn walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Hedwyn wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Let's see. Ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. Ask how he got the wagon. You ask Hedwyn how he and his companions managed to come into possession of this black wagon and what happened to its former owners. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons toward the fading darkness dark above. You gaze at the stars. Seek out your destination. Okay. This star marks your current location. Okay, so we're still in, still not able to travel wherever we want, but I guess we'll go over here. Interact to determine the location of the next rites. I don't know what that symbol means. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. He turns to the others. How's it going, Rookie? Imps fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? She is a okay. No sign of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're headed to the Spring of Jomer at dawn. We're off. According to the stars, the next rite should commence here. The Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. Well, that sucks for the Alpha Chief. Let's see. Can I interact with you? Oh, I can't speak with you. You sense Jadriel's steel gaze well before you turn to her. Reader, rummaging around the wagon once again. Tell me something, now that you are here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? You consider the question. You have never before met someone like her, but do you know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years? Jadriel wishes to know if you fear her. I don't fear her. You tell her that, although you do not yet know each other well, you do not fear her, and on the contrary, feel safer in her presence. Truly. In that case, I have much work left to do. You shall fear me yet. If you survive this place then I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor on the wagon shake with her step. Jadriel gained +1 hope for the next rite. Cool. Duration of banishment. Okay. Can I talk to you yet? You lone minstrel. You. Okay. You're the only one that I could talk to? Can I talk to you? No, I can't talk to anybody else. Okay, so I need to... That's a good note. There's a character in the wagon that I need to click on them and talk to them. So, you have +10 hope. Interesting. Okay, I like it. Alright, let's go ahead and back out of here. and exit. Okay, so that little symbol right there indicates that we have someone that we need to talk to. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Germer Valley. Ruke knows this mountain pass through to an arid region further up north. Can I actually... Okay, that's the only option, so let's go. Man, this game is beautiful. I love it. Alright, and we're coming up to the 45-minute mark soon, so that'll be a good place to end it once we figure out what's up with this valley. The climate here in the Germer Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, we have a stowaway. Home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you cross the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. But you need but say the word, Hedwin. Oh, come on. You can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Uh-oh. Jodriel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any of us, but at present we have room for you, and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for a time. Okay, cool. Jodriel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guests. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really, you are so kind. You are most kind to someone you just met like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. Some revere them as gods, believe they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. Centuries of oral tradition have shaped the history of the 8 scribes into myth and legend. She claps her hands and bursts into laughter and performs some sort of dance. Ruke stares at all of this and leans close to Hedwig. Hey, so what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along. What we gonna take in every might bit drive imp we find now too? Easy, Ruke. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who, Sandalwood? I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. Sandalwood, the apparent name of some mysterious informant of Hydewell, Jodriel, and Ruke. I assume that's the guy in the wagon. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we sent her away. She'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, I could come in. It's very hot, and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think. I don't know for sure. It's just back home they called me lots of names, like for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair? That's it. My name, it rhymes with gray. My name, it's just they called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. You think that you can help the stowaway girl make peace with her name. Let's see, it rhymed with gray, so May, K, Fe, Day, Zay, Shay, Ray. She looks like she could probably be a Shay. Her name could be Zay, however uncommon it may be. She looks like she could be May, doesn't she? She does look like she could be a K. She could definitely be a Fae. Of that you have no doubt. You suppose that she could be named Day. Let's go with Fae then, since I have no doubt about this. You suggest the stowaway girl's name is Fae.
Vistalia.
Why, that's it. My name is Fae. My name is Fae. Where I am from, they call me Fae the Fair, but I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Fae along for now. She almost collapsed from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Fae joined the group. She's tired but excited. Welcome her aboard. Cool! We got a new character. Black Wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of the Drummer Valley. Your companions wish to hold up here for the night, to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. Interesting. Alright, so this is a very good stopping point. On the next episode, we'll figure out who we have to talk to in our wagon, and then we will move on to the next event. Yeah, and I guess that's basically all we can do. Until then, my name is Brian. Please leave a like and subscribe if you like this first episode of the series. It really helps me keep me motivated to do these series a little bit more, and any support that I get is really very much appreciated. So, on that note, I'll catch y'all on the next episode of Pyre. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later.